What is up, Telly Gang? So I guess I'm gonna try to do like the vlogmas thing. I'll be honest, like I'm not gonna upload every day. That's literally impossible. I don't know how people do that. How do y'all do that? This literally has to be your full-time job, or like you don't sleep. Like I don't understand. But if you're here for like the eyelash review thing, I'm gonna like put timestamps in the either in the description or in the comments box. Because I know some of y'all don't care about what the hell else my life, okay? So I'll just put it there so it's easy for you to find. First things first, when I drink, you drink. It does not have to be an alcoholic beverage. Today, mine is also not. I'm drinking a double espresso energy because God knows I need it. I apologize for this lighting, okay? I already did like my eyeshadow and stuff a little bit before I got on camera. This lighting is so bad. That's like almost worse. So I'm using Smashbox, this thing, the contour box. I don't know, dude. This is, I bought it on, I think, Sephora, okay? It's kind of good. Like I was used to a lot of like, what's like the pharmacy brand, like NYX. Like I used NYX and NYX wasn't bad, but this one is a lot more, I always say potent, but that's not the word, pigmented than NYX is, which is nice because it's like, it doesn't take as long to do your makeup. But anyway, so if you're wondering, sorry, that's concealer. If you're wondering where I have been, there have been some like personal things in my life that happened, and I'll be honest, I really want to just be like open and honest with you guys, as I don't like secrets. And basically, somebody that I used to date passed away. And now I apologize if I'm coming off like I don't care. I just have, this is my third time filming this part, so I'm like processing how to really say this. But pretty much we did not end on good terms, okay? Like really, like the worst, like the one person that I never wanted to speak to again, and they knew this. Sorry, it's like tough. So yeah, so I felt like I don't want to talk about it because like too much, because this person's no longer here to like defend themselves, and I don't want to get into that situation, and it's not fair. So I'm just going to say that, and that is a reason why I did not upload for a little bit, because I feel like it would have been a little bit like insensitive to not give, a loss is still a loss, you know, to not at least give like some time in between that. I don't know, I just felt like it felt like the right thing to do. So that's why I haven't been uploading as much. Now I have been through something like this before, so I am okay. I know kind of like what the grief steps are, and for anyone who's going through something like that, I'm really sorry. I kind of want to make a few videos on specifically like loss, because I've been through it, and it is literally it's like probably the worst thing I ever went through, you know? Like I had someone who I used to date pass away when I was like really, really young, and I didn't know anyone else who went through that. So I do kind of want to talk about that, but this isn't the video, okay, for that. So moving on, I'm gonna drink some fucking espresso to that. So if you've seen my other videos, you know that I always contour my nose, and I kind of just do like right here. I'm using, this one is like the bronze color, and this is I think the contour, but I like the bronze one better, so that's what I'm using. Guys, I'm just one of those people that I will experiment, and whatever works best for me or what I like best, that's what I'm gonna do. Like I don't need to follow the rules. Like if there's something that works better, I'm gonna do that instead. I don't know. I do what I think works best for me. You know what I mean? This could literally be like an ASMR video. Like, let me do your contour. Okay, if y'all don't like ASMR, like, off. Just kidding. Don't off, but like, I love ASMR. So this is like a highlighter. I literally don't know what highlighter this is. It's from CVS. Oh, it says on the back. Wet n Wild Magaglow. I guess that's the color, or maybe that's the brand. I don't freaking know, guys. This is what we're using, okay? I love this stuff. It's like so, like, makes your eyelid like pop. I will be going home in about a week to see my family, and I'm so freaking excited because I have not seen my mom and my sister. Well, actually my sister came to visit once, but I have not seen my mom since literally last Christmas. An entire year. Guys, if you ever, first of all, if you are thinking about moving to like another city, well, right now it's kind of like weird and like an awkward time, but if it wasn't like this awkward time, I can't speak on in that experience, but like it is so like the best thing you could ever do. But also make sure you have a very strong support system, because there probably are gonna be times where you feel like very, very, very alone. You have to have people, or like I hope you have people that you can like rely on, because you know, everyone's like, oh, I can do everything by myself and I'm independent. And like, yeah, it's great to be independent, but also if you have someone that can help you with something, that wants to help you with something, and they're your friend, that like, that's what they're there for, and you should do the same for them. You know what I mean? Like, friends are great. Anyways, what was I doing? Eyeliner. Okay, so I use this Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner, also CVS. Guys, I've literally been using the same eyeliner since freaking high school, okay? Not kidding. I mean, not this like exact one, but you know what I mean. So, oh yeah, and so like I realize my nails aren't done right now, so don't judge me. But I've had a lot of requests, like where did I get my nails done, but they were like, oh, what were your nails? Are they like glue-ons? And no, they are gel powder, what's it? Dip powder. And I did them myself, and I had to learn to do them myself because when everything shut down, I was like, I can't let my nails be crusty. Of course right now they're crusty, but like at the time I really was like, I need them done. So I bought them on Amazon and I did it, and I'll maybe make another video on that, because literally guys, I've saved so much money doing my nails my freaking self, so much money. And it's like, if something is not the way that I like it, I can fix it and I don't have to freaking ask them like, oh, can you fix this, and feel like a, you know what I mean? Guys, I would really love to do an ASMR video, like, and just like do your makeup. Oh my god, I really want to do one so bad. So here's my thing, is I'm struggling with my channel because there's like certain things, like rules or whatever you should go by, and it's because like if you talk about certain topics on your YouTube channel, you will make more money, okay? Basically, that's how it works, if I'm like really simplifying it. You'll make more money per view because ads and things like that, whatever. And like basically the more consistent you are with a certain topic, the more money you make. And I don't know if I really care about that. I should care about that, because if I would ever like to do this full time, that's what I should do. But like I kind of do this for fun, and it's like a kind of like therapeutic for me in a way. And I don't know if I want to like get into all that, like into like, oh my god, do this all for money and things like that, because like I don't really need to do this. Like I have a full-time job. I'm blessed in that sense, you know, like I like have a job. I know a lot of people don't right now, but so it's like I don't need to do this. I enjoy doing it. But then it's like when you do it so much that it's like you're paying your rent and your literally your living space, then things like that do matter. They do matter, like how much money you make on your channel, and like if you're getting views, and that, like it does matter if you depend on it. So I don't know, I'm struggling with that. And also like I guess the smarter thing to do would be to make a second channel, but to be honest guys, I don't think I could keep up with that. Like I said, I do have a full-time job, and there's no way, unless I sacrificed either my, you know, social life, or like literally it's time. Like I would have to, like time spent with family and friends, or like talking to them, you know, like virtually. It's either that or you're sacrificing sleep, because you can't have all three. You can't have like a YouTube channel and a full-time job, and then also have a healthy social life, and then also get your full 8 hours of sleep. It's literally impossible. You cannot do it. I'm sorry what anyone says. Like it's not, if you're uploading a video a week and like you edit it yourself and stuff, there's no way. It's literally impossible. And if you do it, I don't know how. Like you must take a lot of freaking Adderall, because I don't, like, there's no way. I just did my eyebrows. I did it off camera. I apologize, my battery died, but here we are. All right, okay, so let's talk about the freaking eyelashes. Guys, that is the best thing that I have ever freaking bought. When did I post that video? That review I did in like September, but I had actually done the perm like a month before that. And I would say the perm lasted maybe, probably about a month. What's today? November 4th, 5th. No, today's November 5th. Okay, and I did my lashes again about a month ago. okay? And so I don't know if you can see because I did my, oh yeah, okay, wow, okay, so the lighting helps it a little bit. But they are still a little curled. Now the difference is that my lashes in here, they're not curled anymore, and that's because I guess they've fallen out and like new ones grew in. But they were curled for like 3 weeks. But anyway, so it's kind of like, you know how you guys put in, how we do like, if you do lash extensions, you know how some will fall out, but they don't fall out like all on the same day. They fall out like one by one. So like you'll lose a few lashes, like 2 or 3 lashes the first week, and then like 7 lashes the next week, and then like 7 more the week after that. It's kind of like that, like on each eye. It's kind of like that, but they grow back in, but they just grow back in how your normal eyelashes would grow in. So like mine are straight. So like these grew back in straight, but some of them are still curled. Do you see? They're still curled. But so like this one, I don't know, like it's still, you really can't see, I wish you could, but there are some, like these look like curled still, but there are some that are sticking straight out, but you can't see them because they're literally like sticking straight at you. So yeah, it lasts. I'm going to do probably the perm like in a week. No, I'll probably do it in a couple days because I want it to last through the holidays. Let me do my lashes and then I want to talk about the kit, what I did right and what I did wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna curl my lashes because some of them are straight now and I haven't redone it. I should have redone it by now, but I haven't, so I just haven't had the time. So I'm also struggling a little bit. I don't mean to like complain. You guys are gonna be like my diary, okay, right now. But I hate being put into a freaking box, dude. I hate that. Like, I hate that now my YouTube channel is like all makeup. It was never intended to be makeup. It just so happens that like that's what people search. So that's how people found me. And so those are the videos with the most views. So when people sort my videos, it's like all my makeup videos. And I'm like, it was never intended to be that way. It was just like, that's how it worked out. And so everyone's like, yeah, you should continue on that trend because you're obviously getting views with that, right? And obviously nowhere like near millions or whatever, but like more than I was getting. And I'm like, listen, but that's not like, I mean, I don't want to say it's not my passion because like I don't know that I have a passion, but like I enjoy it. But I don't want my channel to be kind of like in a category that is just makeup. Like if I post a vlog of me doing something else entirely, I don't want people to be like disappointed or let down. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm struggling. And so I'm like, should I make another YouTube channel for like, well now because this is like a makeup channel, like should I keep it that way? Or should I just keep doing what I want to do? I think what my decision is gonna be is I'm gonna probably just keep doing what I'm doing, but I also like making like ASMR videos. And I feel like people, if you subscribe for my makeup videos, you're gonna be like, what the hell? I don't even like ASMR, you know what I mean? And like unsub, and I like don't want that. So I don't know, I'm kind of struggling with what to do in this scenario because it's like, should I make another YouTube channel for just my ASMR videos? I don't know. I'm a person, like I'm a normal person, so it's like I have different interests and it's not all like one thing. YouTube has been kind of helping me a lot with a lot of, you know how you get like those last minute expenses, like oh a flat tire, or oh like you have to, I don't know, like for example, I have to bring my cat home and that ended up being like $600 for me to bring him home because I already have I'm bringing my dog. I don't even want to talk about it. I had to buy him a whole seat. His seat was more expensive than my seat. I don't even want to talk about it. But anyways, so like for things like that, I'm like, thank God for YouTube because I would not have been able to afford it, you know, otherwise. So it's kind of like, yeah, like the money doesn't matter, but like it does because like how would I have paid for that? So anyway, so I'm struggling between like, I don't know, whatever. You guys don't care. I'm just letting you know. Okay, so there's my favorite mascara. I bought this one. And so this one, I don't know, the color changes. The old one was purple. This one's waterproof, I guess. So here we are. I love this one, guys. It's so amazing. I really have to like zone in when I do my lashes because my lashes like will touch my, like I'll touch my lid. And with the white shimmery like shadow, if I touch my lid, it's like very noticeable that I did. So, hang on a second. Do you want me to do your lashes? Guys, this would be a great ASMR video. Oh my god, I should have made this an ASMR video. Okay, if you're just now watching this, if you've never watched me make a video before, I talk about this all the time. I have really bad ADD. So if I'm jumping from topic to topic, now you know why. So another thing that I'm struggling with, I don't know, maybe me letting you guys know this, somebody will have a suggestion or like your thoughts on what I should do. My TikTok videos are all, and it wasn't intended to be that way either. They're all like relationship advice stuff. And listen, I have always been that person that all my friends go to for like relationship advice, if they have a problem, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know if it's because I'm a good listener or whatever, but I've always been like really good at giving advice on this type of stuff. And like, I don't know, I've never been wrong. But as far as I know, I've never been wrong. So I made like a couple videos on it and they got a little bit of like, they got some views. And so now I just don't want what happened on my TikTok to happen here. But basically my TikTok got like categorized there. And so like everyone subscribed to me for my relationship advice. And now when I post videos about like other things, they just like don't care. Like it doesn't get views and like, I don't know, I feel like they're unhappy. Like people who follow me are unhappy if I don't talk about like relationship stuff. And I don't know. So I just don't want that to happen here. And I was like, here's the thing is on TikTok, it's really tough because I only have a minute to literally, like, I think it's like 60 seconds is the max to talk about what I want to talk about. And everything that I say, I have to generalize, unfortunately, because TikTok doesn't give me enough time to talk about all like the different scenarios. So I kind of have to generalize. And I hate when people come in the comments and they're like, this is generalizing. I'm like, you, I literally have to because I don't have time to explain the rest. You know what I mean? So, and I am really happy over on TikTok. It's just that, wait, should I go live? Guys, if you've ever wanted, okay, so back to, oh my god, I really need to like write down topics because I can't stay on topic to save my life. Like, I don't even know if I spoke about this already. But anyways, I think I was talking about earlier, if you want to move, you should move. Because at some point in your life, well, this is not true at all, actually. I don't even know I was about to say that, but I was gonna say, for some people it's true. At some point in your life, you're gonna be alone, okay? Like if you don't have family or whatever, and I know some people have like a big family and things like that, I don't, or I do, but not in this country, okay? So I'm alone a lot. And like if I need help, I literally have to depend on myself. Or my mom who can't help me, she's across the country. You know what I mean? And like I basically have to depend on myself. And it's like kind of always been that way, you know? Like my mom helps where she can, but like she's not rich. So it's like if I need something, she can't always help. And that's okay because I'll be honest, she has given me like the best from the cards she was given, like she's made like the best out of it, in my opinion. I really respect, and I don't want to go into like everything she's been through or whatever, but like she was a single parent. It was just me and my sister, and like she went through a lot. I saw her go through a lot. Like I was old enough to remember. I know my sister isn't or wasn't, but I was, so I remember everything that happened, and I'm just like, damn, that woman is fucking strong, dude. So anyways, let's talk about what I did right and what I did wrong, okay? So, wow, the lighting changes every time I move. But so, okay, so here's the Lash Lift kit, okay? I'm gonna open it up. So some people were asking like, hey, have you tried it after a couple months? Because I heard that, or they were like, mine stopped working after a couple months. And I'm like, okay, I have, and it still worked. These lift pads. When I did it the first time, I did the ones that were like a little bit thicker. And so the thicker ones gave my, because they're the literal, it's like thicker. So the curve comes out more, but the thinner ones were kind of like a straighter curve, right? So imagine it being like giant. So it curves your lashes more. And then the smaller ones don't curve it as much, okay? And so the first time I used kind of a bigger one, I literally can't tell you which one, maybe M1 or M2, which is medium one. There were like different sizes, small, M1, large, okay. And the second time I did it, I used the smaller one because I thought it would give me more of a lift. I don't know why I did, but I did. And it like lifted, but nowhere near as much as the thicker ones. I don't know if that was just my experience, but then it didn't work. Or it worked, but not how I worked the first time. So I tried it again using like a bigger pad and it worked. So that's my experience with it. I don't know anyone else's, but that was my experience with it. And somebody said like, oh, it didn't work for me. So I suggested that. And I don't know if they ever came back saying that they tried it and it worked, but that's what worked for me. And another thing is like, guys, this thing is really so amazing because it's so cheap and it like, you can use it multiple times and there's so much product. And like, I'm kind of upset with myself because last time I did it, I spilled the cleanser, like to clean the glue off your lids. I spilled it. And so now there's like a little bit left. I don't think it's enough for like one more use. Maybe it might be, maybe one more use, but like barely. Do you see that? So I spilled it and I'm kind of like mad at myself, but it's like, it's crazy. I don't even know what I'm mad because it was like 25 bucks. Like, why am I even complaining? I'll just buy a new one. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that was my experience with the Lash Lift. Honestly, it is life-changing. It is something that, like in the humidity, my lashes they fall flat, they fall straight, and they don't do that when you do this Lash Lift. Oh my God, I need to do it like tomorrow or like the day after. I need to do it again because like right now it's fine because in San Diego there's not a lot of humidity, but back home, I don't know about the winter time, but like back home there's like a lot of humidity and it's so annoying. That's also one of the reasons why I moved out to San Diego, is because my hair, I have to do so much less maintenance. And if you know me, if you hang out with me, you know that I literally take forever to get ready if I have to do my hair. Like if I have to wash my hair that day, you've got to give me 2 hours. Give me 2 hours. Literally, it is not possible for me to get ready under 2 hours. If I want to look cute, nope, it's not gonna happen. Like, yeah, I can put my hair in a ponytail and walk out, like, but if I want to look cute, there's no way. Absolutely no way. I don't know if anyone else has that problem or maybe it's just me, but I definitely struggle with that with my hair. And so I'm like very jealous of you straight haired girls because I know y'all don't have that fucking problem. You can literally go, and this is another thing that I struggle with. Oh my God, sorry, I'm complaining. I promise I don't normally complain this much, but I'm venting to you guys, okay? So that's another thing that I'm like very jealous about with people with straight hair. When y'all go to like the beach or like a pool, you can jump in the water and come out and not look like freaking Medusa. That's not fair. Like if I jumped in that pool and my fucking hair air dry, like you know how like girls jump in the pool and like look all hot when they come out and their hair just like they let it out and it dries out, it's cute. No, that is not how my hair will look. I will literally look, they'll be like, you probably need to go like brush that or something. It's bad, dude. I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but like when I was a kid, obviously I didn't care. So I'd be like, oh, why are they not going in their hair? They want to get their hair wet, like those prissy. And it's like, okay, now I get it because it's literally time. Like if you have plans that night or if you want to go out the next day, or like if I just washed my hair that morning and blow dried and did all of that, I'll have to do it again that night. That's 4 hours out of my day. No, I'm not gonna get water. And I hate that about myself because it's like, I want to go in the water. Sorry, oh my God, I need to hurry up. Oh my God, this thing is out. Okay, so this is my, what is this? The NYX Epic Ink Liner. This is what I use for my liner, but like it's f***ing out, I'm so bad. Okay, listen, I'm done. I can't do this right now. Do y'all feel, does anyone feel me with the hair thing? It literally might just be me. Oh my God. Oh my God, why did I do that? I just like put this in the sink and now it's like leaking everywhere. I thought it would help. I mean, I guess it did help a little bit. Let's see now. Whatever, this is good enough. Guys, so I'm gonna do a review of this liquid blush that I got here. Maybe I'll do it for my next video. See, that's the thing. This is how this happens. It's literally like, I don't wanna be all like a makeup channel, but like, I know that y'all are searching this because I searched this and I watched like 10 videos before I bought one. And it's like, I'm gonna be a makeup channel. I already know. Like I don't know what to do because I don't want to be just makeup, but like I know I can help. And like I don't want, listen, you know the worst feeling in the world is when you spend money on something, you're like, why did I spend money on that. Like, I should not have done that. And if I can spend my money and stop someone else from wasting theirs, absolutely. Like, if I already wasted my money on a product, I'm gonna tell you that it was a bad product, you know, if it was a bad product, because I don't want anyone else. You know what pisses me off? Like the brands that will do like a oh my god, sorry, oh my god, I'm being nosy. My neighbors are talking loud and I'm like, what's happening? Oh, I feel like that's like Hispanic, the Hispanic in me. Like, you know how we all, okay, maybe it's just my mom. But when I was a kid, she like, if the neighbors were arguing, she would put her like ear next to the door and like I'd be like, mom, and she'd be like, shh. I swear to God, I love you, mom. But she would be like, and like, if my neighbors were arguing, oh my god, I love that woman. But I think now that's why it's like, dude, my mom conditioned me to like that. Like, I love drama, okay? I love hearing about it. I hate being involved in it, but I love hearing about it. And I think that's why, like, I'm always the one that my friends come to, like, with their problems and shit. And it's because I'm like, yeah, I like hearing it. And, like, I don't know, it's, like, entertaining. Because my life is so boring, man. It's so boring. Like, when you're not dating anyone or you don't like anyone, and I'm not dating anyone, like, on purpose, okay? Like, I just don't have time. I literally have time, barely have time to keep up with my YouTube channel. I just don't have time. And that's not true. I could make the time, but making the time for that would mean sacrificing other things that I love. And I've done that in the past and I regretted it, okay? And I'm not saying that everyone should follow this guidance. This is just what I'm doing because I have already been through this. So, like, if you notice, I had like a 6-month break in my YouTube videos, like last year. And it was because I started dating someone. And I put everything that's the thing. This is my opinion. When you're dating someone, you need to be able to give them 100%. Because it's not fair to give them anything less. They're not gonna be happy, you know? And if you don't have the time to, or you can't, like, they have to be okay with you giving less if you can give, that's your only option. And I just don't think that's fair. Because if I were in a relationship, I would want the person to give me 100%. Unless we both had other priorities and it was like mutually understood. But the problem is that it's like a lot of people that I know, or like the people that I was interested in, or like, for example, this person that I was interested in, or that I was dating, they didn't have, I don't mean it like down talk, like this is not, if it sounds bad, I don't mean it bad, but they didn't have like a hobby or anything to keep them busy. So like when I'm doing this stuff, I just feel like it's not fair to them that I don't have, like, I don't know, like they're probably bored, or if I'm dating someone, I feel like they have to be just as busy as me, because then they're not bored. And it's like, okay, when we both have time, we'll hang out and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So that's kind of how I feel about it, and I get it, everyone has different opinions and blah, blah, blah. But I don't personally want to date someone who has all this free time. It's fine to have free time, but I also feel like, because I don't have that much free time, I just want to date someone who matches my like energy and like who has like kind of the same level of ambition, or has just has other things going on other than just work. And it's fine to not have other things going on. Like if I didn't have a YouTube channel and like didn't do social media, my TikToks and stuff, I would be totally fine dating someone who didn't have anything else and had all the time in the world. That would be, honestly, that would be like dope, you know, like we just like hang out together. But now that I do have to do these things, it's like I would have to date someone who is like works a lot, or just because I know I can foresee like the issues that it would cause, like, oh, you never have time for me, or when am I gonna see you, and things like that. And it's like when someone, and that's reasonable, when someone doesn't have other things going on and you're dating them, of course they're gonna want to see you in their free time. If they have a lot of free time, they're gonna want to see you more often. And it's like, for me, it's just not fair to not give someone attention when, you know, like obviously that's what they're with you for. Like when you're dating someone, it's for their attention. You're not dating them for them to like ignore you all day. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it. So my last relationship, we're not dating anymore, right? But it's really because like that, and you know, all the best to them, you know, like nothing against them, but other people since that have come into my life and I'm like, damn, you're really dope and you're really cool, and if like I had the time, I would date you. And I know people say like, yeah, you know what, that's not true. If people wanted to date you, they would make the time. And that's true. That's true. However, it really depends on what level, like where a relationship lies on your priority list. For example, if relationship was number 1 and like my job and work were number 2, then yes, I would make time for my relationship at the time, right? Because like I did that with my last person. But for me personally, the relationship didn't make me happy enough. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like bash you. I'm not trying to do that at all. But like the relationship didn't make me, okay, that's not true. It's not that the relationship didn't make me happy. It was that I wasn't happy with myself putting things that I love to do, like my YouTube and like all this other stuff, putting all of that on the back burner made me unhappy with myself. So it's not that the relationship didn't make me happy. It was that I wasn't happy with myself, with who I had to become, because in order to keep this person happy and to feel like I was doing enough, contributing enough to the relationship, I had to put a lot of this stuff on the back burner. And that's not to say that this person wouldn't be like, hey, go do your stuff. They would. But it's like, I get that I should, but also I want to spend time with you. So it's kind of like conflicting, because it's like, yes, I would love to do this stuff, but I also would love to hang out with that person. When that person is literally in your living room, it's like right there. And it's so easy to be like, hey, yeah, let's like watch this movie. And it's like, okay, yeah, we'll cuddle and watch this movie. Like that sounds great. I'll film later. And then all of a sudden it's 6 months later and you haven't posted anything, you know? So just that I know, like getting a relationship and having another distraction, I can't do it. I can't deal with it right now. And on top of everything else. And I personally, it's just not a priority in my life right now. So that's how I feel about that. What's next? I feel like I'm done. I feel like I should do my eyebrows a little like better, but you know when you're just like not satisfied? That's how I feel right now. I just don't want to be unhappy personally, and I don't want to not be able to give someone my everything. And the tough part about that is that I don't know that I will ever be able to give someone my everything and be happy with myself at the same time. Does that make sense? Because I don't know. It's just my priorities have changed a lot. Like once upon a time when I didn't do this stuff and I didn't know that it would bring me happiness, like internal happiness, and it would give me like, I love learning, dude. I love learning. And this is why I know so much about like relationships. If you're not here from my TikTok, which you probably aren't, because like this is whatever. If you're not here for my TikTok, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But like I literally post a lot, and I've always been like the person to provide advice. Like people always come to me for like counseling and stuff like that. Which is because I know a lot, and I've seen a lot, and I've had a lot of friends, and I've been in a lot of situations. Oh my god, I don't know where my setting spray is. Okay, guys. I haven't been doing this for the past couple of days. I can't find my setting spray, so I've just been like putting water on my face. Don't judge me. Literally off, right? This is literally like symbolism. I don't know, symbolism, but whatever. For like how I live my life. Like just because I don't have the cards, I will fucking make the card. Like if I don't have something, I will find a way to go around it and make it work. And I think that's how most people should be, because I feel like people give up so easily in a lot of situations. Like don't fucking give up. You have so much like there that you can make it work. Yeah, it might be a little bit harder, but okay, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so coconut oil. Wow, ADD. Okay, this is extra organic virgin coconut oil. All right, so the last guy I dated taught me this. All right. Wait, should I not say that? Oh, please don't be mad that I said that. He always was like, don't tell people that. Sorry, okay. He's like, don't tell people that I taught you this. But he was always very like into like his like appearance and stuff. And so he taught me this. So you grab like some, and then you put it in your palms, and it melts like with the warmth. It melts in the palm of your hand, and then you just put it in your hair, and it's supposed to be like really good for your hair. He taught me a lot, that guy, about like beauty, or not beauty, but like skincare and all of that stuff. So honestly, like, thank you, dude. Taught me a lot. I didn't leave with nothing. No, he was, you know, I think that, I don't want to say that everything happens for reasons. I know some people don't believe that, but even if you don't believe it, I think that if something happens and you feel like it was like a waste of your time, do your best to find something in that you can take out of it that's a positive. Like, try your best in that situation to see the glass half full. Because it's like, I learned so many things from that relationship. Like, even if it's something as small as this, like, this is just one thing that I learned, you know what I mean? But like, something as small as that I'm like, I'm gonna apply like to my life. So it wasn't for nothing, you know, it wasn't for nothing. I don't personally believe in like being like friends with your exes if one of them has started talking to someone else. I don't think that that's healthy. I think that it could cause a lot of trauma if the other person, like the new party, is not comfortable with that relationship, and which they have every right to not be comfortable with it. Because like, if y'all used to, then like, duh, why would they be comfortable with that? Like, that's okay and that's understandable. So that's where I am with that. I didn't mean to like talk that much about myself, but I guess it is my channel, so I'm gonna talk about myself. So anyway, I'm lucky that I was able to realize that a relationship is not a priority at this time in my life. Like, I think some people like need a relationship to be happy, and I don't think that there's any, well, I mean, there is something wrong with that. Like, you should definitely rely on yourself to be happy, but if a relationship will make you happier, that's okay, you know? Like, if that's what you want at that point in your life. But I'm just not one of those people. I've never been one of those people, and it might be because, you know, I grew up with this. No, actually it is. I can guarantee, like, if I went to a psychologist, they'd be like, oh, it's because you had a single parent, you know? Like, my mom is in a relationship now. Like, it's been a while, like 10 years, I don't know, something like that. So like, essentially he's like my stepdad, right? So it's not like she's incapable of having relationships, but it's just like, when I grew up, she was not in a relationship. So she was single. So I always saw my mom do everything by herself. Oh, this stuff, guys, this stuff is so good. It's called Maui Nourish and Moisture Coconut Milk Weightless Oil Mist for dry hair. Dude, it smells so good, but be careful because a little bit goes a long way. And I put a lot because I have dry hair. Most people don't. My girlfriend, she used it and she put so much, and she has like pretty healthy hair, and her hair was so oily, and I was like, dude, you should have asked me before you used, because she used it. It's so funny because she's like, can I use this? And I was like, yeah. And I've never seen anyone grab and like, and she did that, and I was like, that's probably, like, it's happened so fast, and I was like, that might have been too much, because her hair was still wet, so I couldn't tell, but it looked like she put a lot, and it was too much, girl. I love you. Oh my God, if you're watching this, Juliana, oh my God, I'm dead. I think that's it, guys. I think I'm ready. Was this okay for a vlogmas? I feel like I gave y'all a lot, and if I didn't give you a lot, it's because I edited it out, but I'm gonna try to do more. I'm not gonna tell you that I'm gonna upload every day because I don't think that it's possible for me, but I will do my best. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, I apologize for wasting your time. I love you. Bye.